Good afternoon. Good evening. We'll begin with Diego Simeone questions, please. Hi, good evening. The result, 1-0. I don't know if it was good when you thought about before the game, but they've shown that Athletico can deactivate a team like Manchester City. You've hit the post twice, and maybe you've shown that you can compete, that there's not so much distance between City and Atletico Madrid. It's very alive in the second leg. Well, it's a bad result because we lost 1-0, and we were looking to win. It's clear that we were playing against an extraordinary opponent, and I'm sorry, but my voice is going. As you very well said then, numbers speak for themselves, the stats speak for themselves. The amount of goals that they score at home, they play in a very dynamic way. They push players forward, always looking continuously to play collectively in a lovely way, very nice to watch. And we play with that feeling of just going through. We want to go through. Using the tools that we have to face a team that have the weapons that they have. It's true that in the first half, we defended really well. It's true that, it was a massive collective effort, and the team got to this position because we valued, they managed to score because they attacked in a very lovely way. We have to, also evaluate, a really great way of defending and without being embarrassed. In the second half, perhaps we could have attacked a bit better in a few situations, on the counter-attack, but they play very well. We had to suffer. We have to go to Madrid now and do the same. Whether we're playing in Madrid or wherever, we know they're going to play in the same way, and we're going to use the tools that we have at our disposal, which is the objective is to go through. Talking about this, you can't change this game now. It's finished. There was a defensive error, has costed a goal against a team like City. But that said, how do you see the second game? Because you say City are going to play the same. What do your team need to do to win this? We need to be better. We need to improve. And let's see if we can have the ball a little bit more in the second leg. And, the chances that we had, that perhaps we can move the ball a bit quicker and then create more difficulty for our opponents. But that comes with being calm and had the humility and collective defensive effort. But we're still in the tie. And apart from that, we just need to play. They showed me, I've been shown how to compete. And to compete until the end in any way that you can. Hi, Diego. Good evening. I want to ask you talked about the first half, the great level of defensive effort you had. Your changes, did you want to improve that intensity, to kind of create clearer chances? Or was it just, changes that you wanted to make? I think the changes that are made, I think it was around about the 55th, 60th minute, and we look to continue playing and still being in the game. Responding with energy, effort, with people who are fresh, like Correa, Cunha, De Paul, who came on, and they also put their fresh legs on, and then with their offensive players that they brought on, who were very, very, very good. They found a great pass. De Bruyne's a specialist, getting in there, getting in behind. They scored a lovely goal, and they won the goal that they just won just by a little bit, 1-0. Hi, Diego. I suppose when you plan the game, when you think it's a game of two legs, but talking about competing, how far do you think Atletico can go against a team like this? Because you managed to nullify their threat. But in the second game, where do you think you can compete in the second leg? I don't think those it's not about words, it's about facts and doing things. And, what happens on the pitch will dictate what we do. What do you expect in the Wanda Metropolitano? Humility, energy, work, hard work, and understanding what the path is, the route where we can hurt them. I don't know if you've had the chance to speak to the players. How do you see them going into the next game? Do they believe that they can pull this back? Well, normally when you come off a defeat like that, they're not happy, but they know that they competed very well. In the same way, we found difficulties in the game because we couldn't counter-attack well, but we defended very well. In the first half, they also felt they had difficulty, to get in behind, and they weren't able to counterattack either. It was clear. And then it's about the capacity of each team, to explode in the best way that they can.